Oops. Up off net. Yeah. Up off net. Won't you be my neighbor? Oops. Won't you be? Could you please sing it with me? Boy. My neighbor. Hi, neighbor. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. It's hump day, boy. All right, man, Lord. Who do we have here? My man, Marchon Carr. What's going on with you? High, low, in the bank. Hit the Tyson bell. For my man, High Low, a pillar of this community. BK, what's going on with you? Yes, go to busr.com/showbiz to place a bet on your favorite fight. The link is in the description box, also provided by BK. So go to busr.com/showbiz if you want to make a bet on especially this upcoming fight with what's my man's name? Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. That's right. Oh, your boy is fighting too. Fulton and Leo. So those boys fight. Remember when Tremaine Williams lost me that 2K? Oops. All right, man. Look. First, I want to say this. Goat Cup. Let's get some black two sugars going on. Look. We have a lot to discuss, really, but it's really two topics because what I'm noticing is I am running out of time covering the topics, okay? So I'm going to shrink it down, see how we do this hour. We're only going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about Ryan Garcia, his interview with Teddy Atlas, hit the Tyson bell, where he talks about how he is sincere about knocking out Devonta Tank Davis in two rounds. We're also going to talk about Tyson the Gypsy King Fury versus Anthony AJ Joshua, everything about that. Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, also Alexander Usyk, also the possible date of that fight, possible venue and stuff like that. For that, Bob Arum said that he's 95% confident that this fight happens 2021, and that's the black two sugars. All right, man, we're going to wait for 200 people to get in here. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button. I'm going to be, on my way to the gym today, getting myself nice and tight. How many of you guys out there are turning it up for the 2021? COVID messed us all up when it comes to fitness. And 2020 and everything that happened there. How many of you guys are getting off the couch and getting yourself out there back in the gym to move that iron? Hit the Tyson bell. How many of you guys out there doing that? Huh? It's hump day. It's been turn up, Biz. You got it. Me, bro. Yeah, not me. Turn up. Get back in the gym. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Health is wealth. 100%. They say the best way to beat COVID is to make sure you eat right, that you sleep at night, and that you exercise. Hit the Tyson bell. How many of you guys out there doing that? I messed me up too. Here's the funny thing with me. I'm back in the gym and there's a lot of people talking about, hey, yo, ShowBizz, you kind of getting swole. Look, ShowBizz actually was always in shape. It's just that I tore my patellar tendon before you guys really knew who I was. I was out bad with a torn patellar tendon. And then, I donated my kidney to my brother, ShowBizz brother. Love you, brother. So I was out again. And then COVID hit. So you end up getting this ShowBizz that's really, I started just a normal guy. Actually, I was always been very much into fitness and very much into combat. What else we got? Gym is closed in England, but I need running, doing home workouts. There you go. Skipped on a drink. There you go. War room. What's going on with you? Biz is for the people. 100%. 200 people in here. Hit the Tyson bell. Let's start the show. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button so everybody, can know that this is a lot of people not getting their notifications. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I'm going to say that a few times in this live stream. I get a lot of people watching. I get 15 to 30,000 people, 40,000 people watching my podcast. But I'm only like a a small percentage of you guys are actually subscribed. So it's less than 50%. So just subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's very easy to do. Hit the like button. Make sure that everybody is notified of what's going on, and make sure we have a full war room for today. That's, again, the Black Two Sugars. All right, man. Yeah, put the notification bell on 100%. Now, let's talk about it. Now, look, we're going to talk about in the bank. Hit the Tyson bell. The first thing we're going to talk about, first and foremost, is Tyson the Gypsy King Fury versus Anthony A.J. Joshua. I know the Ryan Garcia versus Devonta Tank Davis is a hot thing, but we got to start making other things hotter. Like we were doing this community yesterday, trying to make that Errol the True Spence versus Manny Pacquiao hotter, Terrence Crawford hotter. Let's pour some fuel on that fire of the welterweight division. Keep one time Thurman calling out Errol the True Spence. We got to make that hot. Make all of boxing hot, okay? Not just one thing at a time. Teofimo Lopez, right now he's hot. Talking about Devin Haney. Devin Haney's talking back. We'll talk about that a little bit too. Ryan Garcia with Tank Davis, all those things are super hot. Lomachenko wanting all of them. All those things are incredible, but we got to spend some time on the heavyweight division. Now, look, Biz, you got a podcast. That's what this is. This live stream is also considered a podcast. Now, look, listen. When it comes to Anthony A.J. Joshua versus Tyson Gypsy King Fury, before I talk about the news, I'm going to say, if you are a Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder fan, please stand up. Hit the Tyson bell. If you are a Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder fan, stand up, say me, say, I don't know, say one of those things. If that's you, say me. Whoops. Where are my Wilder fans at? I want you guys to stand up. Where you at? Let me get a little Black Two Sugars. Bomb Squad, I see you. My man DP, right there. For there you go. Me. Right, that's right. Bomb Squad, 100%. Now look, when we talk about Anthony A.J. Joshua versus Tyson Gypsy King Fury, what Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder fans are going to do is going to say Tyson Fury is a cheat. Tyson Fury cheated. Let's talk. You guys want to talk about it. You cannot let it go. Talk. We're in the war room. Talk. I'm going to tell the news. Talk. And then we'll see if we can come to some kind of resolution. But here's the thing. We've been talking about it for a year now. Obviously, you're not going to convince me. I've done video after video after video after video showing every angle on why I think Tyson Gypsy King Fury didn't cheat. But you feel that he cheated. Talk. This is the war room. I don't want any Tyson Fury fans getting butt hurt. I don't want Anthony Joshua fans getting butt hurt. Wilder fans, we all know we dogged y'all out, right? Everybody, I'm a Wilder fan, but still, we dogged out Wilder fans. Hit the Tyson bell. But there's no need for you to shut your mouth. You talking here in the war room. Go at it. And then we'll touch on Deontay Wilder. Now, let's talk about AJ and Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Now, look, Bob Arum said that he's 95% sure that the fight's going to happen. Eddie Hearn also echoed that. Now, what Bob Arum is saying, Bob Arum was saying this, that he thinks that Tyson Fury, AJ, they both, or everybody agreed on everything with that fight. Everything with that fight. There's just a few things they haven't agreed on. Exactly the location. Now, so Abu Dhabi is being considered. I think is it Abu Dhabi or Saudi Arabia? I think it's Saudi Arabia. I'm sorry. It's being considered, and Singapore is being considered. The date they're talking about May, June, right? So hit the Tyson bell. We already got a soft date. All right, so this looks like it's really going to really happen. Bob Arum said he's 95% sure of it. And he said that he's 100% sure that Tyson Gypsy King Fury knocks out AJ. Hit the Tyson bell. He was also 100% sure, though, that Povetkin was going to knock out AJ. You saw how that went. But if you want to talk that talk. Now, when it comes to Eddie Hearn, what Eddie Hearn said was this, that everything has been agreed to. There's just a few little things. He echoed Bob Arum, but he got a little bit more specific. The sanctioning bodies, right? So he's not talking to Usyk, and we'll talk about Usyk in a minute. He's not really talked to Usyk, really. He's mostly spoke to the sanctioning bodies. Look, hey, undisputed, unifying Trump's mandatories. Hit the Tyson bell. Let's make this fight happen. That's what Eddie Hearn is on. Let's make this fight happen, okay? So you have unification fights, undisputed. That trumps mandatory in the bank. So he's talking to them, and he's trying to see, well, Alexander Usyk is the mandatory for the WBO title, right? Now you have Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. He has, the legal dispute that he have, the mediations over the contracts with Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Right now, that's not Eddie Hearn's concern. He's with Usyk. Here's the problem with Usyk, and we'll talk about Usyk. Team Usyk said that they're not willing to take step-aside money. Usyk, on the other hand, said he get it. As long he'll take the step-aside money as long as he's promised a fight after they fight. Hit the Tyson Bell. Here's the problem with that. They're going to fight twice. Now, a part of the contract, there you go, rematch clause. A part of the contract with Tyson Fury and Anthony AJ Joshua was this, that they will fight twice. You know what that means? If the first fight is in May, June, that means the entire year of 2021 is sucked up. If the entire year of 2021 is sucked up, you got Alexander Usyk, who's not going to have a shot at the title for the entire year. I mean, that takes some integrity. Usyk is not going to have a shot at the title for an entire year. If Usyk doesn't have a shot at the title for the entire year, this is the guy who's already 33 years old, okay, in the bank. That means that he's not going to get a shot at the title until he's in his mid-30s, Tyson Bell. So that's a huge sacrifice that Team Usyk has to make. Look, I'm not going to get a shot at the title for a year. Well, here's the workaround. I think Eddie Hearn was talking about, well, maybe the WBO can have some secondary title that Usyk could fight for. Will Usyk go for that? I don't know. So if Usyk fights for some kind of secondary title, then that means he's not promised the winner of Anthony AJ Joshua versus Tyson Gypsy King Fury. The thing is, Usyk will have to be less selfish. Team Usyk is going to have to be less selfish and think about the legacy of the heavyweight division at this point. Think about the fans at this point. Think about someone becoming undisputed heavyweight champion and then you taking your shot at it if you believe in yourself at this point. So now you got this thing, right? You got this thing. If you have Alexander Usyk taking on AJ now, that's a lot of money. But let's say AJ were to beat Tyson Gypsy King Fury, or Tyson Gypsy King Fury were to beat AJ twice and become undisputed, that's bigger money for Alexander Usyk. Especially in the meantime, if Alexander Usyk got some victories in. Let's say, he beat one of those boys, and he beat one of those boys, fighting Andy Ruiz or taking on Dillian White or Pulev or Povetkin or something like that. Oh, wait a minute. I said Povetkin, that Bob Arum said Povetkin was going to win. I meant Pulev. I'm sorry about that. I always get them mixed up sometimes. But taking on the Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, you got Alexander Usyk saying that he wanted Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, that he's willing to take on Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. So now you got that thing. And I think Eddie Hearn has skipped over talking to Alexander Usyk and said he's going to go straight to talking to the sanctioning bodies. Hopefully he get it resolved there. I'll tell you this, what we want more than anything, forget fairness. Forget fairness. Hit to Tyson Bell. Deontay Wilder saying, hey, look, man, I gave Tyson Fury a shot at me, right? Then we had a draw, so I made sure that we fought again. It's only fair. It's only right. And I've echoed that myself. It will only be fair. It will only be right for Tyson Gypsy King Fury to take on Deontay Wilder for a third time. Forget fairness. Hit the Tyson Bell. Alexander Usyk is the mandatory for the WBO. Forget fairness. Hit the Tyson Bell. Let me tell you what I want. Undisputed heavyweight champ. We've been patient as boxing fans. Let's be fair. If you want to be fair to us. Huh? In the bank. Let's see. Wilder needs to quit making excuses. Looks like such a sore loser. AJ got embarrassed too, but handled it with such class and maturity. Man up! Hit the Tyson Bell. You ain't lying. No one likes that. I don't like that from my children, let alone liking that from my champion. If one of my children sound like him, I would have brought my child aside and say, wait a minute, man. Man up. Hit the Tyson bell. If I don't like that from my child, how would I like that from my champion? Come on, man. In the bank. Another in the bank. Now, here's the thing. I know you guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. We got 400 people in here, so hit the like. Let's get close to 400 people in here. We got to do it ourselves to get, because we get so many comments where people are like, hey, look, I didn't even know that the show started. So, hit the like button so people know, so they get in their suggestions and stuff like that we're live right now. Let me read some of your comments real quick. It's bad for boxing. What's bad for boxing? Wilder can't wait until after AJ versus Fury. It may be like 2 years, right? Y'all must have forgot Wilder has 99% KO. Nobody forgot. Everybody's questioning who he KO'd. Hit the Tyson bell. Nobody forgot that he knocked out everybody. It's just, who are they? And we'll talk about that. Let's talk about that. All right. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Okay. Listen, we're going to go in. We're going to go in. Because I know a lot of Wilder fans, you guys can't help it. If you hear Tyson Fury name, he cheated. All right. Listen to me. If you believe he cheated, let's start here. If you believe Tyson Fury cheated, it doesn't matter. Cap or truth? Cap or truth? If you believe Tyson Fury cheated, it doesn't matter. Cap or truth? Cap or truth? Holla at me. It's been since February. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Aaron Pryor versus Alexis Arguello. Hey, give me that bottle, the bottle. Yeah. No. The one I mixed. You guys remember that? Give me the bottle. No. The one I mixed. Aaron Pryor came in like a demon in the bank. Did they take that loss? Did they take that victory from Aaron Pryor? Did they take the victory from Aaron Pryor? No. They had a rematch. Aaron Pryor whooped him again. Did they take the victory from Aaron Pryor? You can speculate all you want. Did they take it from him? How about Maidana? Obviously, somebody put something in his mouth while Adrian Broner was starting to come on. And Maidana was getting worn out. After that, that next round, after they put something in his mouth, he came out like a beast. Hit the Tyson bell. They ain't take it out his mouth. They put it in his mouth. And then they put the mouthpiece in. They said that it was some kind of gauze or cotton. You don't put something in a fighter's mouth and then put the mouthpiece in. He could have choked. What did you put in your towel and in his mouth? Did they take the victory from Maidana? What difference does it make? How about all the memes, all of the videos? It was of Adrian Broner being made a fool out of. Hit the Tyson bell. Nothing went viral about something getting thrown in his mouth. Nothing happened. Nothing. I think Castillo beat the hell out of Floyd Mayweather. In the bank. I watched that fight live. I was a huge fan of Floyd. Huge fan. Bigger fan of boxing, though. Hit the Tyson bell. I sat there and was like, hey, man, Castillo whooped him. That's okay. Fighters lose all the time. I was just like, Castillo whooped him. And no, Floyd Money Mayweather. I don't give a damn if he cheated. I just want Fury to stop ducking and be a man of his word. Also, he didn't cheat he can beat him again. If he didn't cheat, he can beat him again. Beat him again and again and again. Your opinion, right? Is my opinion. Think about what you just said, Orlando. It's my opinion that Castillo beat Floyd. It's your opinion that Fury cheated. Based on your evidence, based on me watching the fight, copy box numbers, punches landed, and how the fight went, your boy, just all the rounds that it looks like Castillo won. Punches landed, percentage of punches, all of my evidence, Castillo won. Did it matter? No. 50-0. Orlando, is your opinion, bent glove, this, or somebody turned off the camera, Fury must have cheated. Does it matter? No. Understand my point. Understand my point. We're not trying to prove either way. In the bank. DP for the community. You feel what I'm saying, Brent? You got to understand my point. Don't venture off into understand my point. And then we can talk about my point. My point is, regardless of what you think you saw or how you interpret what you think you saw, Tyson Gypsy King Fury is the WBC champion, lineal champion. Peter Parker. My man, Peter Parker. Regardless of what I think I saw, Aaron Pryor got a victory over Alexis Arguello. Regardless of what I think I saw, Adrian Broner lost to Maidana officially. Regardless of what I think I saw, Floyd Mayweather is 50-0. And me crying and keep crying and keep crying is going to change any of those things. Biz, don't group all of us Wilder fans together. Yeah, I'm a Wilder fan, so I understand. We all not delusional, but I don't want him to get his get back. I don't want him to get his get back in the trilogy. In the bank. Let me tell you this. Oops. Yeah. I think Sugar Shane let up off Mayweather. That's your opinion. Regardless, 50-0, right? That's what we're talking about here. It's funny how somehow, I'm going to tell you this, Black Two Sugars. I'm about to venture off for a minute. I hate how Floyd fans are Wilder fans. Just hold on. Let me just be consistent. I hate how Floyd fans are Wilder fans, but people who hate Wilder say it's strange. People who hate Wilder say Wilder doesn't have boxing ability, but they hate Floyd. And then like Loma fans hate Floyd. And it's like, you know, I know this may be a hard point I'm trying to make, but I get thrown off sometimes. Why wouldn't a Triple G fan love Wilder? Why wouldn't a Triple G fan love Wilder? If you feel you got me in the bank. I mean, none of us are dating any of them, right? Unless you are, I don't know. So you don't have to live with them. Who cares about who talks like what? You don't got to hear them. I'm talking about the fight. If you like knockouts, if you like how Triple G was knocking everybody out, you should love Wilder. You know I beat that boy. It's Tyson Bale. I don't know who you are, but I hit the Tyson Bale for you. If you like the slickness of Floyd, you should love Lomachenko. Hit the Tyson Bale. Anywho, I don't know. Everybody got their reason. I'm just saying it just trips me out how Loma fans are Triple G fans and Floyd fans are Wilder fans. And it's kind of like, It totally trips me out. Hold on. Regardless, Wilder may not have the skill to win. Here's my thing. Love your work. Shout out all the way from Atlanta. Shout out to you, Peter. Now look at this. Check me out. Before we start talking about the actual thing, the actual cheating thing that everybody want to talk about, before we talk about that, somebody said, I forgot who said it in the super chat. I think it was DP or something like that. If it weren't you, I'm sorry. Was saying that, well, it wasn't DP. If he didn't cheat, he should have no problem fighting him again. He fought him twice and kicked his ass twice. What do you mean? If you have, dude, that was the most, that comment was so weak. Hold on. Can Wilder go on a Jack Johnson world tour, fight people like Parker, something up with my eyes, man. Okay. Pavek and Ruiz in their country and become people's champ, forcing the bigger fights? All he needs to do is lace up his gloves and knock somebody else out. He's fine. People are really about today. People are about in the bank, hit the Tyson bell. Wilder knocks somebody out and everything is all forgiven. Okay, that's how people are. It's what have you done for me lately? That's people. They don't, I don't care. Hit the Tyson bell. But listen. Let me tell you about that point. How weak that point was. If you are a Wilder fan and you say, hey, if he didn't cheat, why didn't he fight him again? Dude, you think he cheated both times, so he'll cheat a third. You think he cheated by having loose gloves the first time. You think he cheated by having loaded gloves the second time. What he'll do, he cheated two different ways. He had cheated another way the third time. He had soggy gloves the first time he won. He had hard gloves the second time. Why don't he cheat again if he like what? He might as well cheat again if and this time put 3 dents in his head. That like icy hot. Let me have a soft hard. Pause. You have it soft first time. For some reason, this is sounding like porn. He had it soft the first time, hard. You might as well go half chub the third. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. Ricardo. I'm sorry. Anybody watching who are, considering me for your show. Don't hold that comment against me in the bank. How you have an egg-shaped form and no padding at once? Yo, bro, let me tell you something. Hold on. Biz, Wilder, my eyes, man, something's wrong. I got new contacts. It's killing me. Wilder was outboxed in the first fight, but we knew that would happen. He put him down twice, though. Maybe in a trilogy, he puts him to sleep for real. Maybe he'll do both in a trilogy. He showed how many different ways he can do this. Family friendly, Biz. I know. Hit the Tyson bell. My bad. So let's do this. Let's do this real quick. We may have to go an hour and a half. I just went on early because I'm on my way to the gym. I got some stuff to do, but we may go an hour and a half because I haven't gotten a chance to get to Ryan Garcia. But let's do this. Keep it PG, Biz. I know. I'm so sorry. Biz, I went from cheating to conspiracy. Okay. Listen. No Fury improved. Listen to me. Fury knows how. Well, look, the reason why the WBC made the Bridger weight is because people aren't considering all of the logical things. Okay? People aren't considering all of the logical things. Bridger weight was inspired by Deontay Wilder versus Fury 2. It was almost unfair, honestly. Okay? I get it. I actually, when Fury came in and said, hey, I'm going to opt to come in 270 pounds. I'm going to come, hey, there's no limit. I'm 6'9". I'll spread out. 200 and Wilder gave up 40 pounds. That's too much for any man. He don't need an egg weight form. You coming in 40 pounds heavier with skill and 6'9". That is too much for any man, especially when Wilder isn't naturally 230. Wilder tried to put on some extra beef, right? And it just made him slower and less athletic and more tired. Over 40, if no one's thinking about the logical reasoning behind what happened, ShowBizz, it's because a lot of people are man fans and not a real boxing fan. So that's why they don't like other fighters. It's corny and bad for boxing. Hit the Tyson bell. It is corny. It is corny. Yeah. So the WBC initiated Bridger weight because it was like, yo, that means Tyson Fury can beat everybody. Think about it. Think about it. In the bank. All Tyson Fury needs to do is come in 280 against Andy Ruiz. Moving around, 6'9", 280. Bam, boom, boom. Who's going to beat him, bro? Who's going to beat him? No one's thinking about the logical boxing fundamental reasons because they don't watch boxing enough. Who's going to beat him? What's going on, Samuel? Do you guys even get that? Do you guys even understand that? Lupe, Fury is a huge guy with skill, good feet. Yeah, and quick. Why is it so hard to believe he can beat someone like Wilder? 100% in the bank, especially how he did it. Right? It's not that he just gained weight. It's he's 6'9". So him being 270 makes sense. Bridger weight would probably be more exciting than heavyweight. So let me ask you this. Let me get my black two sugars. Let's do this 1 point at a time. Where's my Wilder fans? Hey, go bring some Wilder fans in here. Because I really want to know. Go get them. Go get your boys. Because I want to know this. Deontay Wilder doesn't have a dent in his head anymore. It's my argument that he never had a dent in his head. That he protruded right here. There's an actual muscle right here that protrudes around the jawbone that happened with Dadashev. Rest in peace, Dadashev. Hit the Tyson bell. He had the same protrudence right here. It was trauma. But I just want to know, where's the dent in his skull, in his bone? Where's the dent in his skull? If that was a dent and not a protrusion, why isn't it there anymore? I just want to know the logic, not if you're adults, logical adults. I just want to know, where is it? I just want one thing at a time. Where is it? A bone? No, you got to get that surgically fixed. You do know that. If you have a dent in your bone, it doesn't boom. It doesn't. It's a bone. Where did it go? Bones, I know, but not a dent. A fractured, a line, a fracture, not a dent. A dent. Where did the dent go? I was joking. I feel you. This man said you have cartilage there, not bone. So he didn't have a dent in his skull? Because he said he had a dent in his skull. The doctor said he had a dent in his skull. Why are y'all lying? I want to know where the dent go. I have doctors in my family. This wasn't when I did this research, I didn't go off the top of my ass, hit the Tyson bell. I was literally told from a cousin of mine who's a doctor, in order to fix that. Now, she's been a doctor for a long time. If there's a dent, in order to fix that, they will have to remove the skull and replace it. That's why you see people with dents in their heads and they're there forever. Where did the dent go? It popped back. The wife blew him, and that's crazy. Said that he had his nose tore up, and everyone thought was a misplay there. But even Rocky said himself, it was just good shots, clean shots. Where's the dent? The dent wasn't a Photoshop. The dent was, so he had he did have a protrusion right here. It protruded out. And then they put high definition. I do it all the time. When I make thumbnails, I'll put it in that high definition filter, and it makes things darker and make things pop up. That's how you can have a guy look more muscular. I do it all the time. If I were to grab like a Mike Tyson photo and he got muscles, I'll put the high definition thing and that filter over it, and it make him look even more cut. I'm here to talk about 130, 135, not conspiracies. Then leave. Wait. Leave. We're talking about this right now. Don't control my show. Wait until I talk about it. Go. Thank you so much. Come back later. Because I get there. I'm just asking. Show them the autopsy to prove that the magic dent grew back. ShowBizz to go. In the bank. Hit the Tyson bell. Wilder must have a good body. Okay, so the dent should still be there. It's gone. Okay, let's forget about that. Let's forget about that. Let me ask you this. Did Mark Breelan poison Deontay Wilder? Yes or no? I want to know. Did Mark Breelan poison Deontay Wilder? No. From Wilder fans? No. The dent didn't want to be associated with. Well, hell no. Nope. Where the Wilder fans at? No. That's absurd. No. One person say yes. There's no proof. No. So there's no proof. Okay, hold on. All right. Hold on one second. Did Tyson Fury tamper with his gloves? Did Tyson Fury tamper with his gloves? The dent is in his ego. That's not visible. Funny. Yes. Okay. Anybody else? Hell yeah. Yes, he did. Yes. No evidence. Yes. Okay. We got some yeses here. Yes, in my opinion. 100% hit the Tyson bell. So, Mark Breelan didn't poison, because if Mark Breelan would have poisoned him, it would have showed up, right, in his test. So there's no evidence of Mark Breelan poisoning him. But there's evidence, according to you guys, there's evidence that Tyson Fury tampered with his gloves, right? I mean, just look at the footage. They turned off the video, right? They turned off the... Okay. Let me ask you this. Does Deontay Wilder believe that Tyson Fury tampered with his gloves? Yes or no? I hear you, Corey. Sugar Hill got the gloves but won't show them. Yes, 100%. Of course he did. Yes. 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 Okay. All right. Why is Mark Breelan and JD's have a job? Why Mark Breelan fired and JD's has a job? Mark Breelan is fired, the one who handled the water. JD's, who handled the gloves, has a job. Why is that? Wilder fans, why is Mark Breelan fired and ruined? His career is ruined. And JD's, why he has a job? Give me an answer, Wilder fans. Give me an answer. Y'all talking about Sugar Hill. Let's say Sugar Hill cheated with Tyson Fury. It ain't his responsibility not to cheat. It's his responsibility to cheat. Now, listen. Why is Mark Breelan fired? Lupe said, who stopped the fight? We're talking about who got poisoned. He is fired for getting poisoned. JD's is responsible for putting a dent in his head in the bank. JD's is responsible for putting a dent in his head and making his ear bleed. JD's is responsible for that, for the TKO. Why does JD's have a job? Why does he has a job and Mark Breelan is fired? Why? Tell me why. Because Breelan was never, ever supposed to throw in the towel. Is that your answer? Is that your answer? Please tell me that's your answer. Brilliant. In the bank. Is that your answer? Hit the Tyson bell. Yep, that's your answer. So Mark Breelan was fired for saving his life because Mark Breelan loved him. He was fired for loving him. He got his Jose. Thank you so much. Mark Breelan was not fired. You guys are literally telling me that Mark Breelan wasn't fired for poisoning him. Mark Breelan was fired because he cared so much about him. That's why Mark Breelan was fired. The one guy, JD's, wanted him dead, right? According to Wilder fans, JD's was there watching them tamper with the gloves. He wants him dead. Mark Breelan loved him. And Mark Breelan's fired. And y'all cool? The guy who wants you out of there. In the next fight, he wants you gone, bro. The guy who, y'all good? I'm saying if what you guys are saying is real, if what you guys are saying is real, I'm talking about till this day, Black Lives Matter. The guy who loved you, your brother, gone. JD's wanted you autopsy, dent in the head. That's who you kept around. I'm asking. Not saying it's right, Biz, saying that's what it looks like. I'm asking you guys, what are you in support of by the book? Hit the Tyson bell. What are you guys supporting here? I'm very confused, Wilder fans, what you are supporting here. I haven't said the reasons for Tyson Gypsy King Fury cheating or not. I'm just asking, what are you in support of? Mark is the scapegoat for the black king losing to a white guy, period. DJ for real. Woosah ShowBizz because he didn't give him a wet willy bomb squad jab to like. Everyone share the best boxing channel on YouTube. Hit the Tyson bell. I want you guys, this is my last point. My final point is this. I just want you guys to look in the mirror and give yourself a straight answer on what you're actually supporting here. What are you trying to say at the end of the day? My take on Wilder, he has only room for yes men in his camp. He rather let the only one take the fall to protect his image and ego, lost respect. Ronald Big Don, what it is 100%. He got rid of Mark Breelan because he lost. It has nothing to do with cheating. That's why I keep telling you guys, you got to use your common sense. It has nothing to do with cheating. It has nothing to do with poisoned water. It definitely has nothing to do with boxing gloves, tampered gloves. Because if it has something to do with tampered gloves, the first person you get rid of is a person who saw the hands get wrapped, the person who saw the gloves get put on. JD's. He said that he gave him a talking or two, but ruined Mark Breelan's career. It has nothing to do with cheating whatsoever. That's why I tell you guys, Wilder doesn't even think he cheated. What Wilder is on is I want the third fight. That's all. And if getting the third fight, getting that, making that happen is for everyone involved to see that there is a demand for a third fight, I'll do whatever it takes to get the demand up. Egg weight form. I'll do whatever it takes to get the demand up. Because here, what Wilder really is saying is he's a warrior and he wants his revenge. It has nothing to do with any kind of cheating or any of that. What I want you Wilder fans to admit, to just say, my boy got whooped and I want his revenge. That's it. You don't have to lie about all these other things, okay? Because it's inconsistent. It doesn't make sense. If you think Tyson Fury cheated and has always cheated, then you don't want Deontay Wilder to fight him again because he'll just cheat again and put a dent on the other side of the head, right? Biz, I wish Breelan speak out for himself. That's not Breelan. Because let me tell you what Breelan is doing. He's doing what I've been trying to do. Breelan isn't trying to ruin Deontay Wilder's career, right? I'm not trying to make some viral video to bring down Deontay Wilder. Mark Breelan could say a bunch of things and just ruin the guy. Nobody wants to do that. I just want you guys to be happy. This is my mad science approach, okay? Is to have you guys drop the conspiracy portion in the bank. Drop the conspiracy portion and big up Wilder for being a warrior. That's it. Wilder got to make adjustments and beat him the third fight. And if that means Wilder got to fight Andy Ruiz on his way, knock him out too. That's it. Talk like a group of warriors. That's it. And support him. Hey, Wilder, it's cool that you lost, bro. We're not going, what? It's cool. It's cool. Get your belt back. That's it. All right, so AJ and Tyson Fury in the bank. It looks like that fight is going to happen. I'm looking forward to it, and they're going to fight twice. This year supposed to be the year of undisputed when it comes to heavyweight division. Now let's talk Ryan Garcia. We're going to talk for a while till we get that. We're not going to worry about the hour right now. Talk heavy ShowBizz. Listen. Wilder's no warrior. BK is a savage. So listen. Ryan Garcia was on with Teddy Atlas. Okay. Ryan Garcia, really, let me tell you something about Ryan Garcia. He's starting to win me over, dog. Hey, that kid, wait, how many greats don't have losses? Right. That kid is starting to win me over. Okay, let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. when it comes to Ryan Garcia. When it comes to the lightweight division, the first one, other than Loma, in the bank. Other than Loma, the first one to win me over was Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez won me over when he knocked out a guy, and he was, dude, his arm was out, and he knocked him out the worst a person could get knocked. His whole body froze. Like, Teofimo Lopez won me over when he knocked that guy out like that and called out Lomachenko and followed through. Teofimo Lopez he won me all the way over. Devin Haney, he's still winning me over, right? I like Devin Haney a lot. Gervonta Tank Davis won me over. Hit the Tyson Bell. When Tank won me over leading up to Leo Santa Cruz. How Tank was talking about being great. How Tank was looking at his mentor, Floyd Mayweather, and was like a student. He was a student. Victory has defeated you. Second hour live appreciation. Shakur beats T.O. Easy. Funny. Hit the Tyson Bell. When Tank Davis, right, went on, was being a student to Floyd Mayweather, I loved it. I actually loved it. When he was listening to his mentor, Tank Davis went on, knocked out Leo Santa Cruz, who I thoroughly have respect for. At that point, Tank, he won me over. Tank is amazing. He's amazing. Okay, I didn't know when I saw him starting to really be focused, especially when he got the FaceTime from Ellie Setback and crashed Mike Tyson's in the bank. Mike Tyson's podcast, Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. For the community. There you go, DP. I was like, look, the guy won me over. Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia is starting to win me over, bro. Let me tell you this. Ryan Garcia is so excited about being a legend. You can just feel it oozing. How many of you guys saw that Teddy Atlas interview? Yeah, I think. Oh, wait, hold on. My man Richard said, I said that Tank is going to lose. Yes, I think Tank's going to get knocked out by Ryan Garcia. But let me tell you something, Richard. Hey, everybody, check out how bad that comment was from Richard. You said Tank was going to lose. I'm not like the rest of you. If I think somebody's a great fighter, that doesn't mean that he beats everybody in the world. Hit the Tyson Bell. He doesn't have to beat everybody in the world. Arturo Gatti won me over. He lost 1,000,000 times. I loved him. I love Tank Davis. What are you doing? Yeah, there's gonna be 15 dislikes. I talked about Wilder. They got hurt, but they didn't understand what I was trying to say. I'm actually on their side. They don't really get the way of thinking. Think about what he said. You said sounding like Kathy Bates. He didn't get out of the cocky duty car. Richard Moses, he didn't get out of the cocky duty car. Look, you don't have to be a psycho, okay? You don't have to be a psycho. Tank won me over. I don't think he'll beat everybody. I think Ryan Garcia beats him. All right? So listen. It's oozing. Richard, we are excited for the fights, not the boxer. Oh, God. Thank you. So listen. It's oozing through Ryan Garcia how much he wants to be great. Ryan Garcia, more men, okay? And I said, okay, he's a pretty boy, but he's a beast. Remember I was saying that? More men, obviously, are concerned about his looks more than he is. Way more than he is. Oh, man, he's just a pretty boy. Well, that's you seeing the attraction. What I see is a guy with crazy hand speed, crazy determination and heart, with power, with height and lightweight. I don't see that whole. The kid obviously is easy on the eye of females. All right. But I'm looking at a warrior. I don't care if you look like him or James Toney, which I'm sorry, James Toney, you're an ugly dude. and I don't care. James Toney was a beast. It doesn't matter to me if you are Fly or if you are a Spider. It doesn't matter to me. Okay? Hold on. What do you think about Virgil Ortiz fighting Maurice Hookman? Virgil Ortiz, yeah, I think that's wonderful. But Ortiz is ridiculous. So, what Ryan Garcia was saying, look, man, when I fought Luke Campbell, I was proving to y'all that thing. Another thing, he was talking about getting hit with a shot that he didn't see coming. People say, oh, he doesn't have a chin because he got dropped by Luke Campbell. Dude, people don't understand the shots that hurt you are the ones that you don't see hit the Tyson Bale. But people won't get that. They won't get that part. Won't get it. Leo Santa Cruz got knocked completely out. He didn't see that. He didn't see it. Okay? When Povetkin knocked out Dillian, he didn't see it. He was blocking to the body. Bam! The shots you don't see knock you out. Ryan Garcia put his guard down. His chin was up. Bam! And he got caught. He didn't see it. He was worried about the body shot. Even Luke Campbell was blocking his head when Ryan Garcia went to the body. He didn't see it. Bam! He didn't flex. He didn't, you know what I mean, cover up in the bank. When you want to, if you want to judge Ryan Garcia, his chin, judge how quickly he got up, how his chin responded to getting, he was asleep when he got hit. His eyes were rolled back. How did his body respond? That's how you know if someone has a chin or not. Holyfield been dropped a few times, okay? I've seen Holyfield rocked a few times. He got one of the greatest chins in heavyweight history. Muhammad Ali was dropped a few times. He got one of the best chins in heavyweight history, period. Best chins ever, period. Hold on. James Toney is fugly. Damn, you got me with that one. Congrats on going full time. You're doing great. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson Bale. Ryan said the Ali and Tank is Sonny Liston. Yeah, right. What he said. Look, Ryan Garcia said a few things that I said. Teddy Atlas said a few things that I said. Not to say that they got it from me. I'm just saying that we're thinking the same in the bank. You don't know where you're going until you know where you've been. Hold on. We got one more super chat. Do you think Ryan Garcia might be biting off more than he can chew? You think he ready to fight champions? Don't hurt me too much in this community. Yeah. I don't think he's fighting off more than he can chew. I think if he wasn't biting that much, people gonna say, oh, cherry picking. No, bite. Shut everybody up. They gotta bite, because if they don't, people got something to say. If they do, they biting off too much. Man, go get it. And I want you guys, you and the rest of you, go get it. I'm going to get it. My man said, hey, look, man, you quit your job. You're doing this full time. You're doing great. Go get it. There were comments of people saying, yo, ShowBizz, you got a family. Don't quit your job. What you doing? I knew I had a family way before I quit my job. I knew I had a family before I got hired. Go get it. Don't worry about everybody else. Hey, you keep your chin up too high? Okay, fine. Hey, you're a pretty boy? Okay, fine. Hey, you got a bunch of followers on Instagram. You're not really in it. I've been into it since 7. I gotta get it no matter what anyone says. Hit the Tyson Bale. Same thing with Muhammad Ali. Sonny Liston's a fighter. Muhammad Ali's a mouth. And what did he say? I shook up the world. Right? At 22 years old. Hit the Tyson Bale. Also, the feints prepare you. Prepare you for the wrong punch. Yeah, absolutely, dude. My contacts, these new contacts are really killing me. But oh no, he dilated my pupils too. So I think that's messing me up. But Ryan Garcia was absolutely right. He just got dropped by Henry Cooper, but he won at Sonny Liston. Oh, if you can't take Henry Cooper punch, you can't take Sonny Liston. Sonny Liston quit in the corner. That first one was a fluke. He knocked him down. Get up. They ain't going to believe me that I knocked you out. Get up. They're going to talk. People talk in the bank. You know that's what Ali was saying when he said get up. He said they ain't going to believe this. Get up. They're not going to believe this. He knew Ali dropped him. You got to get up because I want to beat you from pillar to post because people going to say things. And Ali's been dead, long and gone. Rest in peace, Ali. They still saying that Sonny Liston took a dive. And that's Ryan Garcia right now. I'm not saying that he's Ali. I'm talking about the situation. You're just a pretty face. Luke Campbell dropped you. You can't take a punch. Hey, man, I fought Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell wasn't that good anyway. He ain't no Tank Davis. They also said what I said. They said this. They said that fighting Luke Campbell isn't the same as fighting Tank Davis. You fight Luke Campbell differently than Tank Davis. You have to walk Luke Campbell down. He's too tall, and he boxes like a boxer. He's a counter puncher, and he fights too patient. You got to walk him down. You don't walk down no damn Tank Davis. If you can, you keep the distance on Tank Davis. Here's the Tyson Bale. Totally different thing. You can't look at him getting dropped by Luke Campbell and saying, oh, Tank Davis is going to do the same thing. Styles make fights. I don't know how you don't get that. Why cover camera could have done after JD left? Because it's none of our business. Let me tell you this. This is what people don't get. Okay? Let me tell you what people don't get. Before I prepare for this show, when I'm preparing for this show, I don't show you guys that. I don't show you that I'll take notes. I don't show you that all last night I've been watching videos and I've been reading, I read books in preparation to this to get reminded of things, right? To get reminded of what make boxing great. I don't show you guys the preparation. It's none of your damn business. Hit the Tyson Bale. Who has to see my preparation are the people who see my preparation. How do you prepare, ShowBizz? The people who's asking me questions in the bank. How do you prepare, ShowBizz? Oh, this is how I prepare. You want to hire me? This is how I prepare. Okay, just note it. Let me go on. But I turn the cameras off. You don't have to see me. They turned the cameras off from you and me. The people who had to see the gloves get wrapped and the people who had to be there were there. We don't have the power to make any decision back there. If we see it on camera, if we're looking at they turned off the camera. The commission was there. WBC, Team Wilder were there. They were there. Dude, turning off the camera off of us doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of things we don't see. There's a lot. Did we see what was going on in Wilder's side the entire time? Did you see what was going on to Wilder's lead up to the fight the entire time? You don't even know what was going on with Team Wilder at all. Stuff that I know. You have no idea. There was no camera following around every little thing that was going on with Wilder. Because we don't know doesn't mean stuff wasn't happening that was in favor of things being done legally. I do a lot of things off camera that you guys don't know about, and it's none of your business. Only thing that you're concerned with is this live stream. Only thing that the fans are concerned with is the fight, because we can't do anything else. Hey, we're about to work on this and work on this. Click. Y'all ain't got to see none of that. Y'all ain't got to see everybody with cameras. Get out the room. We're about to work. Click. Because let me tell you this. If you keep the cameras on, somebody from Wilder Camp can look at what you're working on. Turn them cameras off. Turn the cameras off in the bank. Hit the Tyson Bale. I know I would. Hey, we're about to work on our game plan right before the fight. Turn off the cameras. Think. It's been that way since the dawn of time. Since the dawn of cameras. Get out. We're about to get busy. Hey, why can't I sit here with my camera? Get your nosy ass out of here. Hey, yo, ShowBizz, what do you do in the shower? Get out. Hit the Tyson bell. Same thing with sparring for the community. Biz, I don't know why you wasting your energy on these fanboys, because these casuals need to be turned into pugilists to make boxing the #1 sport in the world. That's why I spend so much time on it. That's why I spend so much time on it. I am committed to making this sport more educated. UFC fans are very educated. That's why UFC is doing so well. They're very educated on what's going on with those fighters. We got to make sure that we're educated on what's going on. So listen. When it comes to Ryan Garcia, my bad, I got sidetracked. Biz thinks about boxing when he showers. Right. Hit the Tyson bell. I actually do. I put on interviews and I shower with the interviews on and stuff like that. I'm always thinking about boxing, thinking about what points to bring up. This isn't just off. I'm not just shooting from the hip. Sometimes I shoot from the hip. Some of this stuff is premeditated. You can't educate a bot, Biz. Funny. In the bank. Now look. Back to Ryan Garcia. So, when Ryan Garcia brought up that Muhammad Ali example, Muhammad Ali knew that Henry Cooper, badass Henry Cooper, bad boy, by the way. It ain't like he was just a flash in the pan dude, just like Luke Campbell. Hit the Tyson bell. Henry Cooper, one of the greatest heavyweights of UK history. 100%. Hit the Tyson bell. If not the best, okay? Henry Cooper's a bad boy. Dropped Ali. Fighting Sonny Liston is different. He knew. And after getting dropped by Henry Cooper, he learned something. Now, Ryan Garcia said that he'll box Tank Davis. He said, if Tank Davis go forward, I'm going backwards. He said, I'm going to box him. He said, and if he tries to box, then I go forward. If he tries to box with me, I'm going to be outboxing him, and then I'm going to go forward. That may go into Tank Davis's, but he said that he's going to need a step ladder to hit him. So he's going to fight tall. Ryan Garcia knows exactly how he's going to approach Tank Davis. That's why I think he's going to knock him out. Tank Davis can definitely win the fight, though. He's really too good. He's really too good. Okay. Tank Davis is really too good to he can definitely win the fight. Now, look. Ryan Garcia said something else that totally impressed me. Okay. The one thing that impressed me the most was the very tail end of the interview with Teddy Atlas, where his parents showed up and waved at the camera. That's everything. Oh, why is he so solid? Why did he bring up his brother during the interview? Why did he bring up the past? Why did he bring up Ali and Henry Cooper? And when you saw the parents right there over his shoulder, that's why. Hit the Tyson bell. When you saw mom and dad, the love, the care, the respect, that's why. When you see Teofimo Lopez with his father, the care, the respect, that's why. Devin Haney, his father's right there next to him, pent to him. Hey, man, look at Sugar Ray Leonard when he did the A, B, and C. Hit the like button. There's 700 people in here. Everybody hit the like button real quick for me. But let me tell you what impressed me. Let me tell you what impressed me. What impressed me really was this. When he brought up Floyd Mayweather. I said this kid is making a point that I made a long time ago. Did you guys see when he brought up Floyd Mayweather? When he said at the end of the interview, he said, look, Floyd, he said, you got people who claim to be what they not really. He said, like Floyd Mayweather. Now, hold on. That was a huge thing to say about a guy in the bank, about a guy as great as Floyd Mayweather. But what he said was, what this kid said was, he never really fought anyone on his level when they were on his level. He never really fought anyone on his level when they were on his level. In the bank. Oops. He said, that's what I'm trying to do. He said, I learned from that. I'm trying to fight Tank Davis now. He thinks him and Tank are on the same level. And we're going to fight while we're on the same level. Hit the Tyson bell. He said, I want to fight Devin Haney. I text Devin Haney in the bank. He said, I text Devin the Dream Haney. He doesn't respond back because he's upset that I'm not going to fight him. And I'm telling him, hey, I'll fight you after Tank. Well, I think he want to fight Manny Pacquiao than him in the bank. But he said, I want to fight Devin Haney. Now we're on the same level, and we're going to fight now when we're on the same level. That's why the lightweight division is better than the welterweight division. Hit the Tyson bell. I told you guys, boxing and everything goes like this. It doesn't go like this or like this. I don't know. I've said it a million times. It goes like this. It goes in waves. Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest fighters of all time. I'm going to keep making this point, but the way that he impacted the game wasn't in a positive way. So like I said before, that's why you have Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence not fighting yet. That's why you have AJ and Deontay Wilder never fought. The big fights are taking forever to be made. Why? They learned from Floyd. Hit the Tyson bell. But these young kids, now us who know what the game is all about, these young kids are learning from that. They're like, oh, okay, there's only one Floyd Mayweather. Only Floyd Mayweather can do it like Floyd did it. We'll ruin the sport trying to be like Floyd. It ain't going to work out. These young kids looked at them and said, we're going to change things. We're going to change things. We are going to fight each other right now. And it's so funny that it's evident. It's evident. You had Keith one time Thurman. You had Errol the True Spence. You had Showtime Sean Porter, and you had, let's say, Kell Brook or Danny Swift Garcia. They were not considered the Fabulous Four. They were not considered the Four Kings. The lightweight division is. Why? The lightweight division, those guys are more talented than Showtime Sean Porter, Errol the True Spence, Keith one time Thurman, and Danny Garcia, or Terrence Bud Crawford, or right? No, they're not more talented than them. It's their eagerness to take each other on. You cannot be the Fab Four if you're not eager to take each other on. And I'm talking about the very best of them. Teofimo Lopez talking about fighting Devin Haney for real. Devin Haney wants that Teofimo Lopez work for real. And Devin Haney is 21 years old. 21. Yes, Thurman and Danny fought. Thurman and Porter fought. Right. But the fights that people wanted to see made didn't happen. Errol Spence and Thurman didn't fight. Right? So you got to understand what I'm trying to say here. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford has yet to fight. Right? Understand what I'm saying here. The undisputed Teofimo Lopez is talking about fighting Devin the Dream Haney. Gervonta Tank Davis is talking about fighting Ryan Garcia. Now, it's different. Errol Spence was getting ducked big, and then Terrence Crawford got ducked. It's different. That's why they're being compared. Hold on. In regards to his hands, Do you think Ryan has equal speed, power to Roy Jones? Love the showbiz. No, he don't have the power or speed of Roy Jones. Dog. Ryan, Ryan is a lightweight. He's smaller. But Montel Griffin, who fought Roy Jones, got knocked out by Roy Jones, who beat him in disqualification, who also sparred with Floyd, said Roy was faster than Floyd, but way bigger, but faster than Floyd. That says a lot. From 130 to 140 is absolute fire. Absolutely. Hit the Tyson bell. Now, hold on real quick. So now here's the thing with Ryan Garcia. Okay. Ryan Garcia is extremely excited about the whole thing, right? He thinks that he'd knock out Gervonta Tank Davis. He's talking about taking on Manny Pacquiao. That fight would never happen. I really don't see that fight happening. And he wants to take on Devin the Dream Haney after that. What he did say about Devin the Dream Haney was this. Teddy Atlas asked a wonderful question, said, hey, you guys, y'all fought how many times? 6 times in amateurs? Y'all 3 for 3. Y'all 3 and 3. Ryan Garcia, no capped. He told the truth. Ryan Garcia said it's actually 2 and 1. He said we fought when we were little kids, but when we're fighting, we fought 3 times. It's 2-1. Haney beat me twice. Haney's a bad boy. He said it's 2-1. Haney beat me twice. He beat me twice. He said, but one of those fights, I hurt Haney. I ruptured his eardrum. Must be an egg-shaped form. Ryan Garcia said, I ruptured his eardrum. So Ryan Garcia is saying, in an amateur fight, the way he fights, he beat me. But in a pro fight, I'll knock him out. There was a lot to be said there. I'm going to tell you this. I think Devin Haney beats him. I do. But it was beautiful what Ryan Garcia said. It was beautiful. Lopez versus Davis, one to look for. Absolutely. I think regardless of who lose, we got to, like I said, we got to be better as fans. Okay? We got to be better as fans. Ryan, one of those guys going to lose. I want them to keep fighting each other. Just like when Wilfred, but listen, let me tell you something about the Fab Four from back then. It should be the Fab Five. I don't know why people don't add Wilfred Benitez to the group. Look, it's just Lomachenko should be added to this Fab Four, right? It should be Lomachenko in there, and he'll be the Wilfred Benitez. I don't understand why people don't add Wilfred Benitez to the group. Oh, we got a super chat. Biz, why did Iron Mike Tyson choose Gervonta Tank Davis as his favorite fighter? Your vision and mission is profound. Hit the Tyson bell. I think it's the same reason why we like people, right? I think he looked at Tank and said, I can identify with him. He's a shorter guy. He got power, but I can identify with his attitude, how he knocks people out, his uppercut. I can identify with him. I think it's that. And the guy Tank is super talented. I don't think Mike Tyson is, hey, I just root for who is the best one. I think he identified. I think he was just like, hey, man, I really like his thing. Now he has to fight all the people. He has to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Hold on. I was going to say something about what was I going to say about Gervonta Tank? Oh, Fab Five. So listen, Wilfred Benitez fought Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard beat him. Wilfred also went on to fight Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns beat him. Pretty good fight. Wilfred beat Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran beat Leonard, lost to Leonard. He got knocked out by Hearns, beat by Hagler. Hagler knocked out Hearns. Hagler lost to Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard knocked out Hearns. Those guys fought each other multiple times. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Duran 3 times. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Hearns twice. These guys fought each other multiple times. That's what the lightweight division could look like. That's what we need. Not just one fighting the other. I'm talking about multiple times. That's what we need. Tank Tyson versus Garcia. Who wins? Tank Tyson. I don't know what that means. No, it's not. I'm black. Oh my God. I hate Spence. Why? What Benitez fought Hagler? Did I say Benitez fought Hagler? I think I said Benitez. I had it wrong. Benitez fought, if I did say that, he fought Sugar Ray Leonard, and Benitez fought Roberto Duran and Hearns. But not Hagler. Let me see. Shakur will be the forgotten one. Or he may be the main one. We don't know. I mean, when you look at all those kids sparring, Shakur was something else. Is something else. These guys fought each other. But who else? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Floyd Mayweather Sr., Pepino Cuevas? They fought a lot of guys. What? What are you talking? There was a lot of guys. Let me see. Hagler won a sparring match versus Tyson. I don't remember that. All right, so look, before I go, I want to say this. I got a little bit more Black Two Sugars. Before I go, I want to say this. I'm definitely looking forward to Teofimo Lopez, Haney, the Fab Four, right? Well, Fab Five to me, Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. I'm looking forward to that. Ryan Garcia is starting to really win me over. All those guys going to end up winning me over, right? I'm just going to be rooting for all those guys extremely heavy, even against each other. All right. And what Ryan Garcia said was just beautiful. He won Teddy Atlas over. Teddy Atlas like him a lot. I like the kid. They said a lot of things that we've said in this community multiple times. So it was a beautiful thing that we all kind of think alike. Teddy Atlas, he's a guy that I really respect, have admiration for. So to hear him say things that I've said before, so to let me know that his train of thought is very similar to mine in certain aspects of things, I was very, very I felt what do you call that? That I'm really going in the right direction. All right. In this community. So that really felt great. On the other note, I do want to say when it comes to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, no, I don't think Tyson Gypsy King Fury cheated. We could talk about that a little bit. But I want Deontay Wilder to continue on knocking everybody out. I think the division is better when Deontay Wilder is active. When Deontay Wilder is in the heavyweight division, it just makes it more exciting. I'm not big on excuses. I'm not big on Lomachenko making excuses. Sounds ridiculous. Even though if it's okay, it is what it is. I'm not big on people harping on it. Hey, I had a hurt shoulder. Okay. All right, but you fought the fight. All right. So I'm not big on all those things. And so I'm not big with Loma. I'm not big with Wilder. I'm just not big on that. But I love watching people fight and one guy punching the other person in the face. I tell you guys that all the time. That's what I'm about. Hold on, let's see Ray Hernandez what he has to say. I hope not, but do you think Lopez will outgrow the division as far as not being able to make weight? Yes, but my thing is this. When he goes up, everybody else going to go up too. Haney is a big kid. Ryan Garcia is 5'10". He's too big. They're all going to go up too. That's why I said they don't have to fight each other at 135. They're going to meet each other time and time again anyway because they're going to move up together. So they're all going to be together. Shakur Stevenson is really too big to be a featherweight, super featherweight, whatever he is, and then, becoming a lightweight. I mean, he's really a 140-pounder himself. Hold on real quick. He's chinny. Here's my last point when it comes to egg-shaped form. Let me ask you guys this. When it comes to Deontay Wilder, how many of you guys think that Tyson Fury had an egg weight in his glove? How many of you guys think that Wilder had an egg weight in his glove? How many of you guys think that? Oh, nobody. Hell no. I don't. No evidence. He did. You mean Fury? I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean Fury. He has something. Come on, a brick. Where did he have the egg weight? Was it here? Did he have the egg weight here? Because it was an egg weight shaped form. So it was an egg weight. It was an egg weight shaped form. So my thing is, where was it? Where was the egg weight? Dude, I'm trying. I want to know, where was it? Was it here? Ain't no egg weight. He had the Tyson bell. Dog, yeah, hit the Tyson bell. My thing is this. I just wanted to end with this. I wanted to end with this. What I want you guys to do, you Wilder fans who believe that he has an egg weight shape in his glove, I want you to grab some boxing gloves. Okay? Grab some boxing gloves. Put an egg weight right here. And put your hand in the glove. Okay? And I want you to hit a bag over and over, and really hit it over and over. All right? Don't send me your hospital bill. When you fracture your hand, don't send me your hospital bill, because you're the one who decided to do it. Hey, Biz, he hand the 3-finger brass knuckles, no eggs. Oh, he had 3-finger brass knuckles on. ShowBizz, don't. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out, man. This was a great live stream. Hold on real quick. Busters on fun. I've punched a punching bag with an egg weight to see what will happen. It effing hurts. Hit the Tyson bell. Thank you for coming out. I know tomorrow I'll be doing a video. It'll probably be shoot the jab video. You guys know that I'm starting my whole shoot the jab episode, so I think it'll probably be a shoot the jab video. I'm not sure if we'll be doing a live stream. We'll probably wait for Friday. I'm out. Huh. Fantastic live stream. Oh my God.